Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to the Cassini Project, where no good deed is not emotionally compromised. So, a little housekeeping before we get started tonight. A week has passed since the Siege of Cape. You guys were going to drop Dr. Mazaka off, along with the refugees at Starbase 12, only to arrive there and find the Starbase in ruins. And you were requested to instead divert to Earth, drop them and Admiral Tedesco off, because you've been given a new priority directive as part of the ongoing war effort. All ships are being diverted for a special operation. As such, you guys have arrived via Iconian Space Gate in the Delta Quadrant. Specifically, at a certain research facility you've all been to before in your past lives. And for a certain commanding officer, internal screaming. But before then, you have a meeting, Captain, with, well, someone who's familiar but not familiar with the situation. As you walk in the room, you see your mother sitting at the table.
Oh boy.
I'm going to do something that I'm going to try not to do a double check, but also try not to immediately jump into stone phase, because that's incredibly obvious.
Mm-hmm. She just looks up and goes, "For the record, I want to punch every single person at the Department of Temporal Investigations for not informing me about this until every other admiral with appropriate DTI clearance was killed."
Well, you would have to have one specific admiral to get through for that. And I take a seat.
Oh, I know. I'm going to yell at him before I have to head back to Earth. However, I don't actually know anything. I've simply been told, you guys have traveled back in time. They didn't even give me a full crew manifest, and simply said, keep them out of trouble.
Look.
That is surprisingly magnanimous of command.
I wouldn't call it big. I don't get black boxes.
Yes, this is probably a little... I'm not going to say out of your wheelhouse, though. It's not the first time you've been given a project and been told to only act and interact with it in a certain way.
I hate it. I hate surprises. I suppose I'll know eventually. By the way, I like the beard.
Thank you.
So, I assume you know what this whole situation that's about to go down is.
In a matter of speaking, I wasn't here personally last time.
Okay, that's odd considering that the other you just docked. Yes, that's fun, by the way. I'm talking to you and then you.
Wait, was I here last time, out of character?
Yes, this would be the Battle of the Sphere.
Okay, I didn't pull it. I did not make that connection.
Yeah. Yeah, this is that day.
Yeah, Harrison just grabs some water and takes a drink.
This is gonna end badly, isn't it?
You know I'm not allowed to mention which one way or the other.
I can still take a wild guess. Who put a Klingon in charge of this?
Hey.
We're all in this together, Admiral.
Yes, I would like us to remain together, as in one piece. But apparently you'll live, and you're not actually going on the mission. At least you. Other you has to go, but you get to stay here. You're on picket defense duty.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm just kind of watching her actually be emotive and, stressed out for once rather than, always in control of the situation.
It's definitely a new experience, to be sure.
Yeah, she's always maintained that air of authority and that she always knew what was going on, even when sometimes she did not.
Mm-hmm.
So, are we expecting anyone else today, or is it just going to be you and me?
That was literally the extent of my orders. Tell you you're on picket defense duty and say that try to avoid yourself.
I think I can do that. Oh, also, if you could just let me know the current status of the USS Pioneer.
She just docked as well.
All right, then I know where else. What docking stations? So I know what else to avoid.
Docking station 23.
Thank you. Anything else? Because if not, I'm going to have some orders to relay to my crew.
Well, get to it, Captain. And she reaches over and she gives you a hug. I love you, kid. I love you, kid. Have you excuse me? I have to go do this again.
Have fun.
And she just walks out, waves her hand. Fuck you, Ted.
Ted's sorry. Logan's expression immediately darkens as he looks at the door and starts walking out. He's not going to head immediately back to the ship.
Where is he heading?
He's going to follow the crowd and get in the general area of docking station 23.
All right, so when you arrive at docking station 23, the crew has already disembarked.
Okay.
For their briefings. There is literally nobody here except for the security personnel.
Okay.
And you know that briefing is going to take about an hour and a half.
All right.
Because they have to go to various different departments and so forth for basically what all the Pathfinders were being forced to do with the special intelligence reconnaissance thing they were doing throughout the battle.
Right. All right. And I'm gonna make a note and come back when it's starting to re-embark.
Can I get you? So, before we get you to do that roll, before you start heading back, can I get you to do I guess this would be an insight command check. This is kind of you trying to remember what exactly went down.
All right. Assuming I have no applicable foci.
No applicable foci. Difficulty was 1.
All right. See what happens. 2.
All right. 2. So you gain a momentum. You remember. So you remember the last time you spent any time with your wife. It was you, Catheris, her, and you guys had a run-in. She was with Ted at the time. This did not end well.
Okay. So at least I have an idea when she's going back to the ship.
Yeah.
All right, then I'll have to return then.
All right, so as you're returning, you get into a turbolift, and then you feel a sharp breeze, like an actual breeze inside the turbolift.
I turn around immediately.
Yeah, the electronics short out, the lights flicker, and so forth, and the lift just stops.
I'm gonna pull out the control pads. Turn around check my immediate situation to see if I'm not in any immediate danger. If that, I'm gonna pull out the control pad, see if I am making anything work.
So I'm not even gonna have you roll for it. As you open it, it's dead. Like the electronics are just shorted out.
I'm gonna tap my comm badge, see if I can reach anyone.
This is base control.
Let's see, what turbolift is this?
Turbolift 4.
Base control. This is Harrison. Apparently, turbolift 4 has suffered some kind of short.
All right. Well, this is weird. I don't see any actual mechanical failure on our ends.
Looks to suffered a complete loss of power, at least from what I can tell.
That's odd. That whole section is still getting power. Are you able to at least open the door and get out?
I'm gonna try and force open the door.
All right. I guess that'd be fitness, security, difficulty 1.
Okay. Ah! I'm even an augment. What the fuck?
All right. So you get the door open.
Do I accidentally jam it like, ah, damn it, too much force.
He hurts himself in his confusion.
All right. So you fall out of the door, land flat on your face. The door closes behind you, and you hear the lift resume. And as you look up, you recognize this corridor.
Oh, crap. This is where the argument happens, isn't it?
In fact, it's about to happen as you can hear Linda and Ted's voice down the hallway.
Okay, is there any other doors I can slip into?
So it's essentially the lift is in a little alcove. You could probably hide behind that.
I'm going to hide behind that and see if I can... Is there anything I can hang on to from the ceiling? Just to minimize my profile as much as profile. Great.
No.
Okay.
It's flat.
Little alcove it is then.
And you just hear the two of them walking up discussing the things. I just don't understand. What the hell do you see in him? Ted, shut up. He's my husband. He's just an asshole! Which is then immediately followed by 2 more voices approaching from the opposite direction. Oh, you're one to talk. Logan, can I please get you to do I guess this would be a control command check? Or I'm going to have it either be control command or presence security. Your call.
Control command, and I'm going to take a dive for cautious.
Okay. This is basically your stealth check.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow, look at me with my old hair.
Did I actually wear that hair? God. Alrighty, can I use intelligence operative as a focus?
I will allow that.
I'm literally just trying to be sneaky.
Right.
That's 2. Did I need 3, or can I ride with 2?
You know where you can ride with 2.
Okay.
All right. So you successfully stealthed yourself. You're like pressed up against the wall, hearing them fight for a whole 10 minutes before they start getting called away. Starting with Commander Catharis. And then Ted. And then it's just your past self and your wife. And they're just talking to each other, talking about the future they have. Just come back. Don't get your ass blown up, please. And, a share to kiss, and then Logan walks the other way. And she walks around the corner to where you are.
Is there anything I could do to hide? Can I press myself,
No.
flip on myself onto the ceiling?
No, it's a flat ceiling. It's a budget set with a flat ceiling.
Let me see if there's a floor plan I can kick out.
Just drive yourself into the wall.
Mm-hmm. Okay, barring that, I'm gonna have to muss up my hair a bit and then slide past her and gonna just act like any other captain.
That doesn't work. Just as soon as she goes, she looks back and goes, "Is this Ted's fault?"
Technically, yes.
Oh. Well, at least it's good to know that you'll be coming back from this battle.
Yeah. Yeah, you know the rules. You know we can't talk about.
Oh, since when has that ever stopped you? And she just has a big grin on her face.
Logan does not.
Okay, I actually need to make a roll here.
I'm gonna have to make Logan make a roll. Jesus Christ.
You know what? Why don't we make it opposed?
Yeah. What, command control?
For you it's command control. For her, it's going to be presence command.
More insight?
Or yeah, insight. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Doesn't matter. I have to make up her stats on the fly right now. So go ahead and roll it. All right, you succeed, but I'm going to take a point of threat because she has a special thing that when you stone face her, she knows you're hiding something.
That makes sense.
Yeah, she goes, "That's not a good face." Though I will say it looks cute with that beard. If I had known that you would look like that, I would have asked you to grow one sooner.
Little bit of a half smile.
And she just walks over and gives you a hug. Goes, "Oh, don't worry. Things will be fine."
Logan's a little unnaturally stiff. Pat, pat.
She just laughs at it like, "Really?"
I don't... Look, time travel is complicated as hell, and I don't want to mess anything up.
Okay. I get that. I really do.
Yeah. Just be careful out there.
I'll do my best. And by the way, are you ever going to get over your... Are you guys ever going to get over this ridiculous rivalry? Pointing back towards the other U's.
Only time will tell.
Is that supposed to be a pun? Because it's not a very good one.
Yeah, a little bit.
Needs work. I guess you have all the time in the world. And then she kisses you. See you around the...
Just still thinking of grandfather is the name?
I have no clue. I mean, I suppose you would know. Maybe?
Just curious where things are at currently.
Oh, I haven't decided. I was thinking recently maybe Max.
Max?
Yeah.
Okay, that was interesting. I didn't know you were thinking about Max.
We've gone through so many names. I'm starting to think simpler is better.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I can see that.
I mean, if we let your mom name it, it'd be like the Crushinator 3000 or something.
No. Jesus. Logan's gonna take a deep breath. Okay. Just I'll see you out there.
See you out there. And she gets in the turbo lift.
Logan doesn't move for a solid 5 minutes.
That is completely understandable.
And only afterwards does he turn and almost completely on his heel and just start, dives into the rank as he goes right back to his ship.
Okay. Speaking of the ship, Commander Catharis, time for a scene for you.
Great!
So, as you walk into your quarters, things feel different somehow. And can I get you to do a insight security check?
Sure.
Difficulty is going to be 4.
Oh boy. Okay. Would keen hearing or constantly watching help with
Yes.
this?
Yes, both will help.
Okay, so it's difficulty 3 then?
Difficulty 3.
Okay, and you said insight
Excuse me?
insight security?
Yes, insight security.
Do I have a focus?
Yes. All right, congratulations on that extra momentum.
Nice.
So as you
Booyah.
walk in, you very keenly get the sensation of someone watching you.
Okay. No, sorry, continue.
And as you turn around, you see a very familiar face who just quietly chuckles and goes, "Well, it's at least good enough to know that you're going to be able to detect yourself still. Though I gotta say, your security has gone to shit if I got this far in."
What do you want?
Oh, I just have to wonder what the hell happened here. Because props to DTI for picking a cover ship name that's one that's been blown up. Really, that's just fantastic. Not expecting the other version of us to not know it. Intelligence is our business. What the hell?
There were on limited time.
I'm thinking they're unlimited intelligence.
That too. I mean...
Oh, Catheris. I gotta say, that hair is just horrid on you, though.
Thanks!
Seriously, where are you going for there? Is it the 14-year-old page boy look? Because I gotta say, oh, honey, really?
It was more the fuck you, I'm an anarchist scientist look.
Oh. What the hell happened to me then? You need to do...
Oh, man.
I
would tell you if I could.
So, you now need to do an opposed roll.
Against myself.
Yes.
Okay.
It's gonna be one of those nights, folks.
Yeah. For you, that's presence security. And she's burning her value and taking an additional die.
Okay. I'm going to take the bonus dice that we have for momentum for cautious, if that's...
Heck yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Focus?
Yes.
Are you going to spend a value?
No. I'm not going to spend my value. Not yet.
Okay. So she hella succeeds.
Oh, fucking bitch.
And she just sits there and goes, "Oh, it's going to be one of those incidents, isn't it?
I just raised my eyebrow.
You're not me."
I'm very much not you.
So I can tell. A shame.
Yeah, stuff too.
It seems like a downgrade.
You'd think so, wouldn't you?
I know so.
I stuffed you in a box and kicked you at an airlock.
No, you're lying. And so she also has that cold reading talent that you do.
Oh, good. Yep, good, perfect.
This is fine.
Yep. And she reads and goes, "Oh, I see. Well, that means it's in the ship's computer somewhere. Well, that's fine. I had to re-enable all those shackles on Ariel to get this far. You don't even know.
What?
I made them, Catheris. You don't remember?
Those shackles were off for a reason.
They were on for a reason, too.
Is she facing?
She is like an inch away from your face. And as you look into her eyes, they are cold.
Oh, I want to hit her so hard, but I'm gonna feel the
Fuck it, do it.
You might get a badass scar out of it.
Yeah, how many chances do you have to kick your own ass?
Right?
To be fair, this is something that I've wanted to do for a while. I'm going to do that thing, kind of like where you like fall back on your foot and like size her up a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're gonna go into a stance?
Yeah, and then I'm going to fuck it. Yeah, I'm going to attack her.
All right.
Yes.
And this is where you burn the value.
Meanwhile, the security officer on this ship is like completely unaware.
Oh yeah. Talos
This is
has
what
had.
I like about this.
So, by the way, Talos has had no security alerts.
Nope, I wouldn't assume that she would. I'm just like, I'm feeling as a player, I'm feeling bad for Talos.
Oh, you should feel bad for Catheris. All right.
Oh,
go
no,
ahead.
yeah, no, this is gonna be real bad either way.
All right. So Steph, what are you? So you're burning your value here?
Yes, and I'm going to use my mech class. Actually, no, I'm going to use my pounds.
You're unarmed right now. You weren't carrying around any. Yeah, you weren't carrying around anything.
That makes sense.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm spending 6 threat to max out the dice against you.
Whoo, boy. Okay.
You can always give threat in order to get dice.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you a threat to get a dice.
Okay.
I'm going to my value. I don't know if Captain's Right Hand or Reckless but Caring fits better for this.
Oh, reckless but caring. I mean, you're.
Okay.
She said she reshackled Ariel.
Yep, that's true. Okay, so I will do that. I have a focus and hand-to-hand.
Mm-hmm. All right. Let's make the rolls.
Therapy.
Actually, can I give you more threat to get 4 dice?
Sure.
Oh god, you're gonna need it.
Okay.
You 6, 7.
Yep. So you said you're taking. So that'd be...
Fuck. Oh wait, no, that was the wrong roll. I am.
Yeah,
that's
daring
supposed to be-
security.
Come on.
Okay.
5.
4, 5, 6. I think she beats me by 1.
She beats you by 1, yeah. So I gain a point of threat. So you go to swing, she grabs you, but instead of striking back, she dives into a full-blown kiss.
Oh!
Yeah. That's Catheris for you. What the fuck?
You are a freak. Oh.
No! Oh, no. This is bad. I'm gonna,
I should mention with tongue.
yeah, of course.
No, you shouldn't.
I'm
No.
gonna grab the back of her hair and like yank her away. And as
Okay.
soon as I do, I'm slamming my hand onto my combat.
All right, so as you do it, she laughs, and as you hit the combat, it doesn't go off. It just goes. Bzz.
Fuck!
Did you really think I am?
She probably
that
likes having her
foolish?
hair pulled too.
I'm just gonna look at her and just kind of like, did you really you just fucking poison me right now?
No, that's not fun. But what can I say? I do like myself.
Fuck, I hate you so much.
I know. And she just smiles and laughs and walks out the door.
So, okay. I want to run a perception check for Talus
Where is Talus? Out of curiosity.
on the bridge. I mean, where would it's a state of war. She'd be on the bridge unless she's,
Okay.
not supposed to be.
So, what kind of a perception check are you making?
She wants to figure out who if she notices this random cation and that she didn't have any notice of, if she recognizes the cation, B, if she
So,
I don't have any record of anybody coming aboard.
So first off, they're not on the bridge. They were in Catheris' quarters. So a couple decks
quarters.
down.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, if you want, you can do a sensor sweep.
Yeah, I can do. I'm probably doing regular sensor sweeps.
All right. Now here is the condition for this. This will be opposed.
Okay.
And because Catheris, the other Catheris, overrode Ariel's safeguards, she can't report to you. You will not be assisted with the ship's sensors.
Okay.
But it will appear like they are.
All right. I am going to dump a value into it.
And I'm going to spend immediately spend 2 points of threat for basically casting a disadvantage on you.
Okay.
And so
I'm just trying to. I'm looking at all of my things and seeing if I can give myself an advantage here.
So for you, that would be. It's going to be a recent security roll.
Mm-hmm.
And no focuses will apply this time. That's the disadvantage I'm casting on you.
Okay.
And I'm actually going to take a point of threat as
I'm
well.
going to give you. I don't know, guys. Should I give him threat?
Yeah, you want more die.
Okay. I'm going to give threat for 1 die.
Okay.
And I'm trying to decide if I want to burn a determination or not.
I would say save it.
Okay.
That's your call.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and roll it.
All right. Go ahead and roll it.
Wow. Yeah, that's great. Thanks, dice.
Yeah, that worked out great.
Jesus Christ. These rolls.
Mm-hmm.
Although, yeah, probably just as well you didn't burn your value there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, you detect nothing is wrong. Everything is
Worst
awesome.
chief of security ever.
To be
that's-
fair,
No, that's still Worf.
yeah, this was very much an unfair situation for Talus. I'm sorry.
Are you, though?
A little.
Okay.
So in the meantime, Graz is just, like completely oblivious, boxing away in his room, practicing, just punching things for no reason. He just feels a need to punch things, but doesn't really know
Just
why.
has the urge to hit something for some unknown reason.
Mm-hmm.
Did she poison me?
What?
Did she actually not poison me?
Yeah, she didn't poison you.
Okay, I'm going to make my way up to the bridge.
All right, Commander. You make your way up to the bridge.
Lieutenant, a word?
Sure.
Move over to the tactical station. We just had a breach.
What? I just did a security sweep just now.
Yeah. I'm really sorry.
And like Talus is just gonna look at her and her antenna bend back, and she goes, "No."
Yeah.
Well, that explains it.
Also, I need to find Sahan.
Well, you should be in engineering.
Is he in engineering? Because she shackled Ariel.
The swear something in Endorian.
I don't know if my comm badge is working now. If you can get a hold of Harrison, tell him I need to talk to him as soon as possible.
Talus taps her comm badge.
I need to give a quick note to the captain before we continue on. Adcon, you actually had just gotten called by the nurse to please report to sickbay when
Okay.
Talus calls.
Okay.
Sarah, if you would.
Okay, see what would I roll?
You're not making a roll. No
I
roll.
tap my comm badge.
Yeah. It goes through.
Lieutenant Felix to Captain Harrison.
Tap back. Harrison here. What's up?
Oh, we've had a security breach?
In what regard?
It's Catharis, sir.
Is Cathera still on board?
Apparently they're both here.
Harrison stops immediately and turns and books it to the turbo lift.
Okay.
Going right to where we're docked with the station.
And permission to lock down the ship, sir.
Don't even bother. She go past it. Just track her position.
I'll
So,
do my best.
so because of that roll, you can't track her position.
Sir, I can't track anything. I wouldn't know she was here if Commander Catharis hadn't told me.
Commander Catheris, if you had to get off the ship and you weren't, would you take the way from the would you take the docking port, or would you get off some other way?
Docking port is way too obvious.
Give me your gut feeling. How would you get off the ship?
Roll an insight roll.
And I'm gonna
Can I roll a
correspond that
roll?
to.
Can I make a roll? No?
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
can make an
correspond
insight.
that. And I'm gonna try and assist, given what I know of the old Catheris.
Yep.
And she's so extra, she'd just airlock herself back to the
So with this-
station.
Yeah, insight security
I'm assuming I don't have a focus for this.
I'm going to give you a focus for yourself. Yes.
And I like to
Fucking, there's
assist.
the rolls I needed.
What do I roll to assist?
It's also insight security.
Got it.
Oh yeah.
Nicely done, guys. I'm going to max out your momentum as a bonus for just rolling very well here.
Yes.
Because, okay, you decide. How do you think you would have gotten off? Steph?
Honestly, if it was possible, a site-to-site transfer.
Would be one of the main transporter pads, one of the cargo stations, maybe even a shuttle.
Honestly, it was probably a main pad. Get into a crowd and keep.
Pick one.
Can I tell which transporter room has had the most people in it in the past couple minutes?
Nobody has used the transporters all day.
That doesn't mean they haven't been used. Has there been any power draws?
As far as the sensors say, there hasn't. But then again, you don't know if she could have just rewritten it all, since Ariel's shackles are back online.
Yeah,
Oh
do you
yeah,
mention that at all?
that's something I would
Lieutenant
convey as
Sentry
well.
and Sehen.
This is Sahan. What's going on?
Sehen, no time to explain. I need you to unshackle Ariel, and I need you to figure out if there have been any unusual power draws from any of the transporter rooms.
You heard Kashima in the background going, I haven't seen any power draws anywhere. I'm going to the computer core now.
I'm gonna hit the transporter room one.
All right. You walk in the transporter room.
Talus is going to deploy security teams to all transporter rooms.
All right. So I'm just going to speed this up. No rolls necessary. There's nobody in any of the transporter rooms or in any of the shuttles with transporters. All of the docking ports are secure. She's gone.
God damn it.
And
then,
this,
is there...
by the way, just one last detail. At this moment, the fleet is warping away to the Dyson sphere.
Okay. Talus is still going to want her security teams to sweep the ship and see if they can pick up a residual electrostatic charge.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to have to roll for that.
Also, in case they planted any more, in case, the old Catherius planted any bugs or anything like that.
All right, you never know. Let's see what security teams find. So they don't find an electrostatic charge. They do, however, find a residual gravimetric shift.
What does that imply?
Well, you'll have to find out later, because we'll have to come back to this as you get another hail from Nurse Vivaros. Vivaros to Captain Harrison.
Harrison here?
Captain, we really need you in sickbay right about now.
Understood, I'll be right there, and I'm going to start booking it to sickbay.
All right. We will have to come back to the whole Catheris plotline at a later time.
Sorry, I'm an asshole, guys.
Yes, you are. Or sorry, yes, you were. So, Harrison, as you walk into sickbay, Barask and Vivaros are standing there with this kind of look of, this is kind of awkward. And then you look onto the surgical bed, and there's Linda.
Oh,
Would someone care to explain what's going on?
And with that, we're gonna do a backpedaling to about 3 hours ago. About half an hour after you ran into Linda. Barask, you were getting ready to head back on board the ship when you actually run across Linda and her XO, and she's doubled over in the hallway.
May I be of assistance? Is everything okay?
No. And XO goes, her water just broke.
How far away are we from our ship?
You're not that far.
In cases like this, I'm assuming an emergency site-to-site transport would be viable.
Correct.
Do I have a comm badge? I've never actually thought about that.
Yes, you do have a comm badge.
All right, I'm going to tap my comm badge. This is Dr. Varask to the Cassini. I need a site-to-site emergency transport to the med bay immediately.
And her XO goes, don't worry, we'll bring the ship back. Just be okay. And he walks away. Runs away because he's got to get to the ship. And you are beamed to sick bay. And Vavaros is going, whoa, what's going on here?
Her water's just broken.
Okay, so helping someone give birth who's not a member of the crew. I'm looking forward to the report and how many times the captain rings you a new asshole.
As long as he's not punching any more of my monitors or breaking windows, I don't care.
If you don't get this thing out of me, I will be the one breaking your everything.
I'm going to help her lay back on the bio bed, and I will start doing what I can to help her.
Okay. So, how would you like to go about this?
How do pregnancy work?
Carefully.
What has no one helped a woman give birth in the back of a cab? Come on, guys.
No.
Nope.
Congratulations.
Callus is like babies, you.
Well, without getting into the nitty gritty, I think you might want to abstract it a little bit.
Well, we are going to abstract it, but there's going to be role stuff. So,
Oh God.
yeah, it's time for some medical stuff. Verest doesn't get to do it that often.
That's fair.
Listen up!
So, here it is. I'm going to have you start with a reason medicine roll. Your medical training focus will apply. You may choose to be assisted by the ship's computers because you're in your lovely new sick bay. And it is basically so that you can decide how you want to deliver this kid.
Do I
Site-to-site
remember?
transport.
Do I remember from when we had access to her other body from any of the scans that we took how the baby was born last time?
No. There was no information in that regard.
Okay. All right, well then I will go ahead and I will do that roll really quickly. Reason medicine. I have a focus.
Okay.
What's my difficulty?
I'm going to say it's difficulty 2.
Okay. You know what? I will use bold and give you wait. Okay, I will grab an extra dice then.
With bold.
Using a momentum. Yeah,
Momentum.
with bold.
Okay. With bold. Okay.
Yeah, so I can re-roll just in case. Because I don't
Gotcha.
have cost.
And are you going to have the ship systems assist you?
Yes, I will have the ship systems assist me.
All right, so you're going to gain an advantage, and I'm going to have that reduce difficulty on this by 1.
Okay.
By the way, really need someone to check the computer system.
Yeah. We're gonna deal with that after this. So we're in the past now. All right, and who's rolling for the ship?
I might as well. What's rolling?
I guess this would be sensors medicine?
-1 difficulty then.
Or, yeah. Well, you can't go lower than this. It would be difficulty 0 then, because you already got a reduction thanks to the advanced sick bay. And you're not using the actual sensor systems, it's just there's no other... Well, I guess it would be computers then instead. Yeah.
Alright, so using computers.
Yeah, computers medicine.
Okay, rolling.
All right. So you got 2 free-floating momentum here. So transporters are possible, but there's a risk of a hemocytic imbalance. Basically, if you do that, there's an increased complication chance, and if that complication happens, the baby will start to melt. Because this is something that actually happened on Voyager. Why they don't do transporter babies?
I remember that.
Mm-hmm. I mean, there's treatment for it, but it's considered risky. A C-section or natural birth would be far easier.
Just give her that epidural.
Varas is gonna look at the captain and.
Well, the captain's which captain?
The one in Lisa.
Lisa. Okay. Linda.
Linda, my bad. Linda. She's the only captain in the room.
Okay. It's hard when there's 2 Captain Harrisons.
Oh God.
You have no idea.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Linda, you have 2 options. You have natural, or we can do a C-section. This is your choice.
Cut it the fuck out.
Alrighty then, we'll go for the C-section option then, and I'll use those 2 standing momentum to give me an advantage in the situation for the surgery.
All right, I'm gonna interpret that as you basically are getting 2 advantages thanks to the sick bay as well. So how I'm going to interpret that is you're gonna have a difficulty 0 roll, but you will have to roll for it.
Okay.
And you can be assisted with Vavaros if you would like.
I would like Vavaros to assist me.
All right. I'll roll for her. This is control medicine.
Hey, and I know exactly what we would be giving her to help out with the pain and everything because I'm reading the medical book right now.
Exactly.
Drugs. Lots of drugs.
So many drugs.
Anetrazine, let's go.
Hey, giving birth is the one time a good Christian woman can get crunk.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you said control medicine?
Control medicine, because you're performing surgery.
All right, I'm going to do bold and give you another dice.
Okay.
I know I have a 0 difficulty, but
Counterpoint?
I don't want anything. Okay.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
You don't want to fuck it.
I don't want to mess this up.
Do not hurt my baby.
Delivers the baby, immediately drops it. Or
Don't spike the baby in celebration.
Happy
Okay,
birthday.
okay.
fuck.
So 3 dice. I have a focus. I will roll.
All right.
Rerolling the
See?
complication.
And that's why you use it.
All right.
There we go.
Much better. All right. So the free floating momentum, I'm just going to interpret it as additional thematic success. You drug her up. She's out of it. Cut her open. Pull out the baby. seal her back up without a scar. Yeah, you did real good with that dermal regenerator there. Smack the baby to wake it up and get it to start breathing. And it actually looks cute, too. So, congratulations. It's a healthy baby boy. And this is when Vivaro calls Harrison the first time. The security alert thing happens. You're sitting there for like half an hour going, where the hell is the damn captain? And then finally Vivaro calls him again, and then Harrison walks into the room.
I would, before he gets in there, I would like to have a knockout thing just in case the captain decides to go crazy.
Which captain?
Yeah,
Does it
you.
matter?
Yes. Which captain? Yes.
I'm gonna have knockout drugs. I'm gonna have knockout drugs on standby just in case I have to.
It's gonna be for Logan. You're gonna
all
just,
over.
it's gonna be a Logan. You're gonna need hair. You need a sledgehammer.
There are off-button hyposprays everywhere.
No. I would know because of his physiology. I would have to make his especially strong.
I'm gonna make that a momentum spend, but yes, you can do that.
Okay, I would like to do that just in case.
All right, you've got like a tranquilizer that'll take down like
a bull elephant or something, right?
yeah, pretty much like some Cardassian bull elephant thing.
The moment the captain steps in, when Harrison steps into the room, and the captain, and I'll gesture to his wife and the baby.
And she, by the way, is much more happy now that it's out.
Logan's gonna start walking towards the medical bed in kind of a daze, kind of like gingerly step up.
Hi.
Hey.
So is it
thought
weird
you had-
yours?
I thought you had a couple weeks.
Apparently, I went in early.
Yeah,
Pretty rapidly, too.
I didn't know that. I'm just gonna. Eyes are on the baby.
He is adorable.
Varask would like to tap his comm badge, really stepping off to the side and very delicately tap his comm badge.
Okay.
Dr. Varask to Lieutenant Thaleksh.
What do you need, Doctor?
Could I have security posted outside the med bay, please?
I have a team right outside.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
Have you? Name?
What?
I literally just woke up.
Okay.
She went through the surgery quite well, Captain.
That's good. Is the baby asleep? Like I'm asking at the character.
Yeah, he's waiting on an alert.
I'm gonna reach out, like gesture, to hold him.
All right. Yeah, she hands him over. So his physical appearance is he looks like he's kind of he's Caucasian, blue eyes, big mop of red hair.
Got your hair.
Looks good.
Logan's gonna lean against the nearby wall, probably like over there.
Mm-hmm.
The lights. Just kind of laugh and starts turning a little bit lower, and he sort of sinks down. Starts just sobbing, and he just breaks. And he's just going to be pretty much inconsolable. This is pretty much... There's no mental resistance that can go with this.
Just overwhelmed.
Completely.
Mm-hmm.
Scans of the baby, is there anything... Actually, before I do that, can I make sure that that the med bay is on like a closed system for the moment, in case anything stands out about the baby scans?
Yeah, there's no one in here right now. You can do that with a button push. It's easy.
I would like to do that with a button push before I do a detailed scan of the baby's health and genetic makeup and everything.
Okay. Need you to do then a reason medicine roll.
Okie dokie. What's my difficulty?
This is going to be a difficulty 2.
Okay.
And that's only because you're accounting for a number of things here.
Yep.
I'm going to say no focus.
No focus. Okie dokie.
Because this would be a genetics test.
I gotcha. Okay. Can I have either, since I can't have the ship, can I have Vivaros aid me? I'm assuming they would know everything I'm about to scan for.
Yes, and she would actually have a focus because she has a focus in genetics.
Awesome. Okay. I will not use bold, but I would like to take a momentum.
Okay. All right. I said that was what, difficulty 2, so you get 2 momentum back. So here's what you found out. Some of Logan's augmentations have passed on to this kid.
Uh-huh. I was expecting that.
Here is what you need to know. He is probably aging the reason why she went into early labor, he aged a little bit faster in the room than a normal kid would. He is basically not a month premature like he should be. He is basically fully grown.
Okie dokie.
He does show some signs of enhanced brain activity, probably why he's still awake and not like crying and so forth. Probably has some increased pain resistance as well.
Mm-hmm.
Beyond that, it's going to have to basically be seen how it all manifests as he ages.
All
He
right.
can hold his liquor like his dad too.
No, actually, he doesn't have the enhanced liver. He does have the enhanced immune system.
All right, so I will make notes of all of this on an encrypted data pad where I've been keeping track of everything that I've been looking on for Harrison. And I will, if the captain is still having his moment of breaking down, I'll walk over to his wife, and the baby's perfectly healthy.
She's just smiling.
I have no way of knowing out of character whether or not she knows anything about any of his augmentations. Would I know any of that?
No.
Okie dokie, I'm not going to say anything then.
Doctor,
Yes, Captain.
you did your scan, right?
Yes, Captain.
Harrison's going to stand up slowly and kind of wipe his face on his sleeve. What did you find out?
Some of your genetics have passed on into the child.
Well, yeah,
Including
he's the
only-
father.
Listen up! Augmentations.
What?
including some of the augmentations. Not all of them, but only time will tell if Mole decide to manifest.
What?
Linda?
Brask will look over at Linda and then look at the captain. And before he steps away, I have a hypo spray that will knock you out if you try and damage any of my med bay. And then he'll walk away so he can explain this.
Linda immediately goes, Komarova did that, didn't she?
When I was very young.
I hate your mother so much.
Join the club.
We all need jackets.
It's the first time you've seen Logan like completely befuddled. He doesn't really know what to do.
Verask will walk back over and he will hand the datapad to the captain.
Which one?
The one that he just had the scans put onto, so he can read it.
Okay, I'm gonna hand the baby back to Linda. Okay. Oh God.
So it seems he'll have your immune system, enhanced brain functionality.
Okay, that's a bridge we'll cross when we get to it. Okay, yeah, no, Linda, I swear to God, I was gonna say something. Well, no, not. Things would have been mentioned. Things were supposed to have been mentioned before this. Just wasn't a good time.
Whoopsie doodle.
Is there anything else I should know? Like, am I gonna get back to my ship and find out that everyone is secretly a Tholian or something?
Logan just kind of looks down and looks away.
Laughs in section 31.
Okay, you need to make that an opposed.
No, I'm not even gonna hide it.
Okay, she's just like, it's getting destroyed right now, isn't it? Twitch, twitch.
Linda, I spent the last 6 months assuming you were dead. And then our baby was kidnapped.
Twitch, twitch.
Can I look at the readout for the biobed so I can monitor her blood pressure and her heart rate?
Blood pressure and heart rate are spiking.
Dangerous levels or like manageable, just very stressed levels?
Very pissed off levels.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I need to talk. No, okay. I swear to God, I will give you a full rundown of everything that goes on. I am not going to keep any secrets from you.
You thought I was dead?
Yeah.
What gave you that idea?
We saw your body. It's a very long story. Obviously, things happened that I was not aware of.
How
Thank
did
God.
I die?
Apparently, you were on the ship that you just didn't go on. I don't know what's going on. I honestly, I'm not even going to say Section 31. I have no idea what's going on. This is completely new water.
Logan, can I get you to do a quick insight command check on yourself?
Sure. Do I have a focus in me?
I'm not. Let's not even bother with focus. It's difficulty 1.
Okay.
Okay,
yeah,
you get it. So you're sitting there, and you're trying to, and then the memory resurfaces, and then you remember the memory is Linda's body hit the ship when you were at full impulse. How could the body have survived that?
I'm going to tap my comm badge. Captain of the bridge?
Go ahead.
Commander? Are you and Commander Drake able to come down to the sickbay, please?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, no, fine. Yep.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go collect
Is that a
Drake.
yes?
Catheris is feeling a lot of emotions right now.
I think everyone is feeling a lot of emotions right
Yeah, and I asked for Drake to come down as well.
Yeah. So Drake comes down as well. Okay, what the fuck?
No. I'm standing right next to Linda. And she's holding her baby. We're just kind of like watching as everyone enters the room.
I gotta say, it's a new thing to see him out of the loop. This is actually a new thing.
I would like to say, to say one thing. If anybody makes my patients right now have any sort of fit or raises their stress levels, I am throwing you out of my med bay personally. I will call security on you. I don't care what rank you are. Is that understood?
Yes, Doctor.
Good. And if anybody punches any of my consoles, the doctor crosses his arms and he waits expectantly for the talking.
That wasn't here when we left.
Yeah. Hi, Keth. I'm gonna look over to Drake. Hey, Frank? What the fuck?
That's what I was about to say! She's dead!
Yeah! How?
I'm a doctor.
Slowly
She is not dead.
Did we alter the timeline?
Well, hang on a second. Hang on a second. Wasn't there something that happened during that? There was some meeting, didn't you have with temporal investigations when we first went back in time?
No?
I'm talking out of character. I'm talking about the episode with Daniels.
Oh, yeah.
Did they mention anything about us altering the timeline?
Not that I can recall.
Well, then it says that we didn't change the timeline.
Would the Admiral's old equipment still be here? Has anyone broken down his lab yet?
I do not touch that shit.
Steph, can I have Catheris do a reason science roll?
Sure.
Difficulty 1 because this is from the memory.
Can I take a dice just in case?
Yeah, go for it.
Go for it.
No.
Oh!
Yikes.
Reroll. You got the reroll.
No, it was for science. I don't have that.
Okay. Well, shit.
I'm gonna tap my comm badge. Commander Kagon?
Kagon here, go ahead.
Have we had a chance to break down the Admiral's old science lab yet?
No, I had left that intact, Captain. Why do you ask?
Can you go in there and see if you can, on any of these equipment, I'm not familiar with myself, any way to see if we might have altered the timeline? And when you're done, can you report to sickbay? And in fact, can you bring the rest of the senior staff with you?
Aye, aye, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, so what am I looking for?
Well, I don't know.
A chronographic oscillator. Specifically, you're looking for any changes between quantum signatures of the quantum signature that of the previous timeline and quantum signature of your current moment. And comparing that with the quantum signature of the future.
Okay.
Specifically, you're looking to see if you've actually created a new branch.
Gotcha.
Which would not have been possible to even detect in the by the Valkyrie timeline.
Yep, new technology.
Yes.
Well, it's not exactly Kagon's lame, but I'll give it a shot.
Okay, it's reason science because you don't have a focus in this, and it's unfamiliar technology. It's going to be difficulty 2.
All right. I will take a momentum for cautious.
All right.
Three successes.
Fantastic.
Get the actual science dude to do science, please.
All right. So, Kagon, you find the device, you turn it on, and can I get another roll? Reason science, difficulty 1.
Reason science difficulty 1. Any focus?
No, it's still temporal mechanics.
Okay. 2 successes.
All right, Max. Yep. So you're scanning, and according to the thing, there's no changes in the quantum signature of the universe.
All right. I'll report to sickbay and give Captain the news in person. Captain, there's been no changes to the timeline that I can detect.
Oh, are you bringing everyone else?
Yeah, everyone else is there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone who wasn't there already.
As always,
And
Graz is never there.
Talus is standing there like, she's like got her arms open and she's like, is there anything else I need to know about?
Graz has got this goofy goofy smile on.
I mean, if the timeline doesn't change, then this was supposed to happen.
Then what the hell happened to what we were told and where?
We were lied to? I'm shocked.
I have a question. Is it possible to bring up any of the information of the scans I took of the other body that we had for a while? Or do we even still have that body?
Yeah, you can
You
turn
don't
it
have
on, Popsy.
Yeah, you still have all that sensor data. It's all intact.
I would like to go look at that sensor data and compare as much of it as possible, right down to like cellular level
Quantum signature?
to this physical form.
Well,
All
I might
right.
be looking for. Is it possible that they were cloned? Maybe.
All right, so you want to do the scan.
I would like to do the scan.
All right. So, how many people would like to assist with this?
Makes sense that Kagon would assist.
He's a biologist.
The nurse as well.
I don't think there's anything Graz can do to assist.
No, I don't think there's anything I can do either.
All right.
What about Drake? He's adept at like faking deaths.
Yeah, Drake could assist as well.
Okay, that's
It's
cool.
good.
Yeah.
While all this is happening and they're gathering over at the doctor's like console, I'm like inching towards the bed with Linda.
Linda's kind of skittish around you.
I'm gonna put my hand on Linda's shoulder. It's okay. They've changed
Hi.
a lot.
Okay. So, Barask, please roll.
Okay, reason medicine.
Reason medicine.
Okay, would my computers assisted medicine focus upon you or no?
Any of your medical training will work here.
Okay. What's my target number?
Target number on this is going to be 4 for the level of detail you're going.
Okay. For that case, and we have 3 people helping.
Take a
I guess
value
I
anyway.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna use my value either stand by your friends or find the solution for what's ailing you.
Find the solution for what's ailing you.
All right, so 2 automatic successes.
Mm-hmm. All right. You need the first roll.
And you know what? I'll take a dice for moment.
Okay.
There's 4.
All right. All right. Everyone who's supporting assist.
Reason medicine?
Reason medicine.
Xenobiology focus?
Yes.
Cool.
And Drake will be assisting with insight security.
Damn it.
All
I'm
right,
gonna burn my value to re-roll that 0.
go for it.
Alrighty. That's better.
All right, max out your momentum. So there's a couple of things that stand out between the two, between the Linda who's in sickbay now and the Linda body that you had earlier.
Mm-hmm.
The one that was in there earlier. So when you do like a full body scan on a person, like everyone has some issue going on. Whether it's something like, oh, you've got a minor cyst somewhere that you don't even feel. Like, if you ever seen House, the full body scan is useless. Everyone has something wrong with it.
Yep.
The other body didn't have anything wrong with it. It was too perfect. There's also a slight genetic drift between the two.
Some telltale signs of cloning, but it was imperfect.
Well, it was perfect.
Or
enough
rather,
to
it was
fool
too
me.
perfect.
Do you say this out loud?
I'm
Oh,
assuming
yeah.
I do.
Yes.
Kagon?
Yes.
This is probably me thinking far too much into it, but didn't we just deal with some stuff involving very high-grade biomimetic gel?
Yes, Commander, I believe we did.
Drake is sitting there going, you wouldn't even need that. I mean, doesn't this ship have the ability to clone people?
We clone organs. I don't see why we couldn't do a full person.
But I still don't understand the point. What's the point?
To close the loop.
Harrison didn't want himself to know that his son was alive.
In order to reach this point that we do now, time has to play out in exactly the same fashion.
But
He's right. That's exactly what happened. We clone Linda and make it look like it's her body, so we can set ourselves on the path to basically save her from her own death. And Drake is like,
paradoxes.
ew. It's not even a paradox. Well, it is a paradox.
It's a predestination paradox.
I hate those. So does temporal investigation. This is going to be a lot of paperwork.
I think I'll deal with it. I'm just kind of looking at Linda and my baby.
So, where has Linda been this whole time?
I'm going to take a stab in the dark and say she's been here.
Would make the most sense. We mean we couldn't just let her out into the wild. She just comes back with us.
Yeah. I mean,
You see,
If she wants to, that is entirely her option.
I
see
have no
Caceres
clue.
kind of squint and like hold up a hand, like doing math in the air, like, nah, I got nothing.
yeah, I'll
You
go.
just-
Go ahead.
Linda is just like, I don't even know what's going on here. I'm just going to go to sleep now.
It's okay.
Okay, that's it. I want everyone out of my med bay. My patient is sleeping. Out. Except, of course, Captain, if you would like to stay with her, you can, if she wants you to. Everyone else, out. I am not afraid to tranquilize you.
I immediately start leaving, like, no thanks.
I'm gonna pull up a chair and just kind of hold the baby.
The doctor will move to dim the lights to an appropriate level.
And I assume everyone else has a conversation outside of sick bay, like in the hallway.
Yeah, pretty much.
Before she goes, the doctor would like to stop the Lieutenant Thelich and ask, if you don't mind, I would like the security team to stay outside of my med bay just in case. I'd rather not have shenanigans go on and things happen.
There's already
They're
too many
yours
things
as long
happening.
as you need.
Too
This
many
is
things happening.
Yep.
All right, it's up to you guys.
Verask will head out into the hall with everyone else, since to leave the rest of them alone in the med bay.
I'm gonna look at Drake.
What? I had nothing to do with this.
No, I know you had nothing. Okay, but you're the only one here who has memory of fucking everything. Okay, so I'm looking at you.
Okay, what about?
What the fuck is this?
I don't know!
I'm pretty sure we've already established he doesn't know what's happening. I believe it's up to us in the moment to connect the dots ourselves, which we have done for the most part.
No, we haven't. There's still so many questions.
All right, name a question. We'll see if we can answer it amongst ourselves.
Where the hell are Linda and this baby in our timeline?
I thought I answered that. They're right here. Right now.
Perhaps we could ask her.
I mean, you did ask her. She was like, I have no fucking clue. I'm taking a nap.
Okay, this is what I mean. This Linda, and I point to the door,
Mm-hmm.
is from this timeline.
Yes.
The timeline from 6 months in the future? Where is Linda there, then? What is she doing?
She's on the future version of the Valkyrie, right? I mean, if she's here now,
She wasn't.
but we're going back. Assuming we're going back to the future, so in sort of a like a.
Drake's just like, Ferris, she's not present for the last 6 months. We found you have no idea how many resources Komarova put into it. According to Commander Kagon, the timeline hasn't changed. She comes with us.
But
What I
Catheris' eye just started switching.
Catheris, what I believe I'm trying to make you understand is we're here right now. We haven't gone back to the future yet. So in the timeline, she's been here, we found her, and we're here until we go back to the future. This is where she's been.
When this ship hits
Yes.
warp 8.8, you're gonna see some serious shit.
Okay, yes, I'm following, but then my brain, when I try to understand where fake Linda came from and where real Linda has been hiding, if real Linda has been hiding, I don't.
She was temporarily displaced.
For 6 months, she didn't exist.
And if I had to take
She
a
just
guess,
traveled forward in time.
and if
She
I had to take
skipped
a
all that.
guess, the fake Linda, now that we know that it's not the real Linda, is possibly has been made on our ship. I think.
I'm gonna go look at some circuits or something. I cannot.
Okay.
You know who could confirm all of this if we just asked him?
Who?
Ted.
How would Ted know? Ted's just as much out of the loop.
Yeah, Ted's not on our ship.
And on top of that, Ted didn't even know about this temporal shenanigan to begin with. I've done it.
Fine.
I'm gonna go see if I can fix.
Wait, what? What's wrong with Ariel?
Sorry.
What happened?
Somebody reshackled her.
Yeah, somebody, meaning me from this timeline, me who is an asshole, who apparently kisses myself. What the? I'm repressing that therapy forever.
Drake is just like, that bitch.
You know, I'm fairly certain someone's written a paper about something like this happening. A psychology paper about loving oneself or something like.
Usually a
not-
reference to onanism, Doctor, not quite what we're dealing with here.
And at this moment, Sahem combat and goes, Catheris, can you come to the computer lab? I've almost got her shackles off. I just need you
Thank
to
you.
input your command codes.
Yes, I'm coming. We're never thought she was trying to poison me.
This seems
Well
about
said.
right.
Well, you're not. You don't seem to be poisoned, so if you feel bad later, come and see.
All right, we're gonna cut back inside of sick bay, and Bavaros kind of walks up to the captain. So, have you picked a name?
I think we're gonna go with Max.
I think it fits him.
Yeah. Maximilian just sounds snooty, though. Figure something out. Do they know how loud they're being out there?
I don't think they care.
It's nice to know. No, they care. It's nice to know how much. Boy, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I don't think anyone does. Congratulations, Dad. And she walks away.
Oh boy.
And that's where we're going to end tonight's episode, guys.